Parties in the Philippines. You never know. There's a party will pop up at 1 minute and then another one pop up another time. Party, party, party. That's all I have to say. Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom. I'm down here in Mindinao Bukidnon. It is a nice day today. It's going to rain a little later. I saw the dark clouds over the mountain there. Usually when it comes over the mountain, it's going to rain. I have Mr. Tom Turkey out there giving me the eye, watching me as I'm doing this video. As you guys know, there's been a earthquake up in Luzon, northern part of Luzon, 7.3 according to the earthquake center. It's pretty big. I mean, we had a 7, I think we had a 7.1 or 7.2 here. Really rocked the house pretty good. So 7.3 is really rocking it. That's a lot, you know. But you don't really realize that. In fact, it toppled some buildings, a lot of debris on the grounds. And a lot of times it's the concrete itself. You know, even this house, we had some debris on the ground here. It's just, in a way, it shakes, as you guys know. It just it's a constant, and then it jerks it like this, so it causes a problem. There are many. I don't know. Hopefully, there was no one got hurt at all. I hope, but there were many news articles on it today, and many people talking about it on the TV and things. We don't normally watch the news, but today it clicked on today. I'm not a news watcher here. I'm not a news watcher in the U.S. I should keep an eye on things, but I don't do that. I find that those news really kind of get you in a mood, and sometimes you don't really need that mood, you know. So much negativity on it. Today, also, I want to talk about this briefly. Noise in the Philippines. No matter where you go, it seems to find you can't get away from it. The party last night lasted until 3 a.m. And at 6 a.m. this morning, they're up singing. I mean, it's still carrying on a little after 3:15, 3:30. You know, a little noise coming on from children that were up. But literally at 6 a.m. this morning, they started singing again. And there's nothing you can do about it. It was so loud. Thank goodness I have this house. It was so loud. I opened the door briefly just to listen. It's loud out there. But the house, expandable house, held the dB level. It can get pretty loud out there. You don't really realize how loud it can get. As you know, yesterday I talked about traveling around the Philippines, and I talked to a couple of guys who were telling me that you can go just about any island at all, most of the islands, just by car. And you just have to travel the ferries. And catching them can be quite frustrating. I know for me, I tried to catch a ferry one time, and it was kind of a nightmare because there were so many people there, and they had already loaded the cars and cargo on, and they're waiting for the passengers last that were just riding, you know, catching a ride, and other ones were already in there. In other words, there was quite a few people already on when we got on because they were already in the cars and things like that. This particular one that I caught, the Cebu that time, and it was an overnight trip. It was quite an experience because the storm had came in and knocked everything around really crazy. Learned a lot of big lessons. Never get on one. Always have a private room. Always figure that out, because if you don't, I had a bunk bed in one room. There's probably about, I don't know, 80 of us in this one room with bunk beds. And they had multiple rooms like that. And then they have private room area. And oh man. And if you're on top bunk, which I was tossed around like a watermelon. It was incredible. Didn't get any sleep, but it was a good and exciting, fulfilling trip, you know. And it let me see more parts of the Philippines. And I think really people should travel that are here more if they can. But plan is going to take a while. Plan is going to take more than if you go somewhere, wherever it may be. Just plan is going to take a couple, 2-3 days before you get to that part. I got quite a few people send me emails about it too, that they traveled from Manila down here to Mindinao by car, and the multiple ferries they had to take. And it cost them quite a bit of money to get down here, a few $100s. Then it, because you drive part of the way and you catch a ferry and drive part of the way and catch another ferry and then drive. But it took this person a little over 70 hours to get here, and it was I forget the miles. It was quite a few miles. So that's a long way, long time, 70 hours. And of course, stopped along the way and rested, but 70 hours to get down here. I mean, that's 3 days. That's like going across Texas, isn't it? You guys understand Texas? Remember driving the car across that big state? You get in the car and drive across that thing. I remember as a child going across in the car, but now you can go faster than 55. Now you can go 70. But that would be an exciting trip. And that's something probably we should do sometime. There's other ways, means to travel, airplanes, but you can't see the area and see what's going on. Let's see, I show you those. They're hungry. I do this to tease them all the time. They get afraid, but they do not like me. I'll be very careful. Look at them. Look at them grouping together. See that? They think it's food. It's like chicks. They're really a winter turkey dinner, right? That's the way it is. So I'm going to thank everybody for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.